Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Nigel, and it's been a while since I put out my last video, so today I wanted to take some time and answer the 5 most common questions that I've gotten on my videos over the last year. So the most common question that I get is, do I still use my Canon EOS Ms to film my videos with? And the answer is no. I actually sold those last summer and upgraded to a different camera system. The second most common question is, would I still recommend that Canon EOS M setup that I featured in my last video to younger filmmakers or filmmakers on a budget or people who are just starting out in filmmaking? So the answer is no. I wouldn't still recommend the Canon EOS M as a option for low budget and beginning filmmakers, because there are better options out there that you can get for around the same price. The 2 cameras that I kind of point people towards are the Sony a6000. It's pretty cheap. You can get it for around $400, sometimes body only, sometimes with the kit lens. But the only drawback to the Sony a6000 is that it doesn't have any mic port, so you can't run any audio into it. There are some options for external mics, but they use the Sony proprietary hot shoe mount, which doesn't give you control over the audio levels, and it's just pretty much automatic gain the entire time. So that's the only drawback for the consumer and Sony cameras. They have just released the Sony a6300, but that is $1,000, so it's a little out of the price range of most beginning filmmakers. The second camera that I'd recommend is the Panasonic G6. Now, if you haven't heard about it, that's not surprising because there aren't a lot of people that are using that camera. But what's cool about the Panasonic G6 is that you can get a Roxen focal reducer, which basically gives it a speed boost, so you get a wider field of view and you get better low light performance. And the Roxen focal reducer is about $80, so for around $400 to $500 you can get the Panasonic G6 with an $80 focal reducer, and then you can start looking into older Nikkor primes, the Nikkor AIS primes, which are pretty sharp. The 50, the 24, and the 35 are some pretty sharp lenses, and they don't actually cost that much, so you can get some really sharp images without spending a lot of money. What's also cool about the G6 is that it has focus peaking, which is essential for doing manual focus, and it has a mic jack, which the Sony a6000 lacks. Another question that I get a lot is, does the EOS M shoot for longer than 30 minutes? As far as I know, you can't go past 30 minutes with a Canon EOS M. Another question that I get regarding the Takstar SGC 698, some people are saying that they still get hiss and noise in their video when they're using that mic, and the only thing I can say is you might have a faulty mic, or you might have to lower the levels completely on your camera, boost them with your mic, and if you're still getting hiss, you might just have to do a little bit of noise reduction in the post process. I did not do any noise reduction on my Takstar 698 video that I did, but you might have to do a little bit depending on what camera you're using. Another question that I get is, what camera am I shooting with now? And right now I am shooting with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and I'm going to do a separate video on how I've rigged this camera out. It was a pretty logical upgrade from my Canon EOS M setup. This one is about the same body size, but it does give you obviously a lot better functions as far as video. It's a pretty rad little camera, and these are going down in price, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, I get questions a lot about when I'm going to be releasing more videos, and I guess this is going to be the first in hopefully many more videos on this channel, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on rigging cameras and filmmaking in general, so stick around if you guys want to see more of that. And also, if you guys have questions that you'd like me to answer in my videos, leave them in the comment section of this video, and I'll try to answer them in my next Q&A. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's been a really long time since I put out a video, but hopefully I'll be getting back on track and getting more videos out for you guys. All right? Thanks. Peace.